We hooked up with something. Oh boy. All right, what up everybody? It's Catfish Zombie here. I'm in downtown St. Mary's. I'm in Memorial Park. I'm doing this intro on a Monday. I fished this area over the weekend. It was a beautiful weekend, so there was a lot of activity out here in the park. So I did not quite give the river enough of a chance, and I really didn't give the canal any chance at all. I wanted to try it, but we actually had quite a few anglers out here on Saturday and Sunday. I saw a lot of people fishing, didn't see a lot of catching, but if there's anyone that can relate to fishing and not catching, it's this guy. But everyone looked to be having a really good time. There were a lot of runners, joggers, people walking their dogs, bicycling. And I really like this park. My min pins, my dogs, they're 8 years old, and been taking them out here to this park as well as other parks since they were puppies. So I'll probably put in some pictures of my little min pins. But anyway, yeah, so this video, we gave the river a chance. We'll get to the canal maybe down the road, but I see someone walking their dog right now as I speak, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this intro off, and you can just see what we caught or didn't catch. We didn't get skunked. Well, it doesn't get much more downtown than where I'm at right now. I'm right by the Spring Street Bridge. It's literally right to my right. I'm in the shade right now. I've already been snagged up a couple times, so this is not a great spot, but you know, I at least wanted to keep trying the bridge thing out. The South Street Bridge is just way too shallow. Well, I'm getting some. There's that. Something on it. Ooh, something definitely hit that. Ooh, something definitely hit that. All right. Maybe whatever hit that will hit the night crawler. That'd be good. All right, so I probably won't catch anything here. I did get hit on this yellow rod. I've got a little body chunk of a bluegill that I just caught last night. And on this front rod, which is the rod I'm hoping that sees the action, this green rod, I'm hoping, you know, it's got a little night crawler on it, so hopefully, you know, we'll at least have a chance of hooking up with something. But it may not be anything, but well. All right, we hooked up with something. Oh boy. The camera can't see it, but that's fine. Yeah, as I fall down the... Oh yeah, got a mean channel cat out here. All right, got a mean channel cat out here on Spring Street, downtown St. Mary's. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Nice. All right, well here he is, boys. Nice channel cat right in the downtown St. Mary's situation. So yeah, very steep bank, very rocky, hard to negotiate, but hey, we got on a nice channel cat right away. Like I said, guys, we're not going to have the best camera work out here today, and again, I kind of didn't know what to expect, but I knew it was going to be difficult to land them. But we got this. Thankfully he was a small one. We'll get him close enough to the water that he's all right. So yeah, this is, hey, we're on the board in less than 5 minutes. So who would have thought that? Not this guy. That was fun though. Even though I had to deal with those rocks, because you know, you see the rocks on the other side. That's what I have over here. Little slippery, little boulder-like rocks. So I felt like I was on roller skates, and I know you didn't see any of that, but you saw the end result, and that's what matters, right? Okay, guys. Well, I actually put bobbers on both of these rods because the green rod has gotten hung up a couple of times, and I lost my rig on the last one. So it's very snaggy out here, but you know, I feel like, you know, the bobber at least will keep us from getting snagged. Will it prevent us hooking up with carp or drum? I don't know, but we did catch a decent channel cat, and I'm happy about it. It has exceeded my expectations already. All right, guys. Well, we have moved spots. Just way too many snags down there. I will come back out and I'll bring my lights, because I could actually set up right beneath the bridge, but it's so dark down there, and I didn't bring my lights today. But I just met a couple of young guys, Colton and Dylan. I actually think they subscribed to my channel. Seem like really nice kids. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I got a tap on this. See what we got here. Come off, he did. He sure did. Oh, we had a good little tap on this. Good tap. That had to have been a small one. That's fine. We got a little bit of night crawler left. Let's stick it back. We'll throw it back out there. See if it wants to hit again. Yeah, I ended up having to move back down here where the bridge is, even though the camera angle is horrible, because this was the only place I got any action. I went down there where the lighting was good. You could see the water and everything else, and never even got a nibble. So this is where the action is. This is where we're gonna hang out for a bit. Whatever it is, it's getting hit, but it is not hooking up. It has to be a bluegill, maybe a bass. I don't know, but I'm sure he got the worm. He really took the rod down on that one. Well, there's still a little bit of worm. Nope, it's off. Alright, well, let's see if we can't get him on the next one. Stay on. Stay on. Oh, he's off already? Whatever he is, he ain't big. He ain't very big. I bet he is a bass. Oh gosh, I am so sick of these things. Oh, I am so sick of bullheads. I honestly, wow. These things, I hope he didn't, good, he didn't get the hook. I only got a size 2 hook on here. So, goodbye, bullhead. Son of a gun, that explains exactly what was going on there. So, bullhead and the channel cat under the bridge. And the channel cat was actually not bad at all. I think, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna stay out here for a little while longer, but if I keep getting bullheads, I'm not. I think I'm getting nibbed on that green rock. I'll get another bullhead. And it is. It is another bullhead. Alrighty. Well, that's our cue to leave. Bullheads are all over. But I'll tell you what, I probably will give all of the park a chance. I think I just kind of want to fish all around it. Maybe that's a sign. I don't know if it's a good one or a bad one. But the bell tolls. I think I got another bullhead on there. Yep. Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. He is a tiny, tiny, tiny bullhead. All right, guys. Well, I went to Spring Street. I fished right under the street itself. It was dark. There were boulders everywhere, and I broke off like 4 times. Never caught anything. So I did much better above and to the left yesterday, but I went to try to fish throughout the park, but it was very crowded today with a lot of people. You know, it's a Sunday afternoon, and I really couldn't find a spot to really set up. So I've come full circle now. I've come back out here to the aqueduct. I've got my camera in a different situation because the sun is so bright over this way that it's washing everything out when I have my camera over there. So, you know, maybe the fish just aren't biting today. I don't know, but like I said, I'm coming full circle, and this might be the last bridge that I even attempt. I went to High Street to try to get under that bridge, and it was impossible. So full circle, right back to the aqueduct. We'll see what happens. I think the green one is getting nibbed, but it's just not pulling the rod down. And I know it's kind of hard to tell which is yellow, which is green, the way this sunlight is. But the green one definitely got nibbed. I don't know if it got stripped. So I'm going to hang out for a little bit and see if it gets rocked again. It is still getting nibbed. So I'm going to check it out. Now that was a horrible cast because it's basically weightless. I got snagged so many times under Spring Street. Well, 4 different times. I lost my rigs, kept breaking off, and so I ended up just making it weightless. I put a little split shot on it. I shouldn't have to be able to cast very far in this particular area, but that was a pretty weak attempt. So I might put another split shot on. Oh wow, I think I'm getting hit again. And of course it's a bullhead, because that's all we catch are bullheads, but that's actually a pretty beefy bullhead. So I'll take that, actually. Not a bad bullhead at all. And look, I know bullheads make great flathead bait. I do. I've used them for flathead bait. I've never caught a flathead on a bullhead. Eventually one day I will, but not tonight, because I'm not flathead fishing today or tonight. I've got my little min pins, and when I'm done here, I'm taking it to the house and hanging out with my little min pins. Well, since this is day 2 of the weekend, like I said, Saturday I went out and fished around Spring Street and caught a nice channel cat, a couple of bullheads, or 2 or 3, I can't remember. Back to the aqueduct, caught another bullhead. Today on this rod I have a sunfish body chunk, and on this green rod I've got the night crawler. So this is the rod that's probably going to get the action. It's the rod that has gotten the action, but right there beside of Spring Street I did catch a nice channel cat on, I think I had a head, no, I had a body chunk on. So this is, you know, 2-day-old bait now. Green rod's getting a nibble. Another nibble. Probably got stripped. Probably did get stripped. Well, almost. Almost, whatever it was. That probably was a bluegill or a sunfish. I know that there's bass down here. I've seen them. And carp. But it seems like I've got the bullhead touch, which would be great. If, you know, we lived on a big trophy catfish river, it'd be awesome. But we kind of don't. So, you know, one of these, I am going to do, I think that'll be one of my things I'll do. I'll do an episode where I go out specifically targeting bullheads. Probably won't catch any, but I'll go out and I'll try to catch some bullheads early in the evening, like right before I go flathead fishing. And then that way I'll use nothing but live bullheads, and we'll see what happens. I've never done something like that before. I've used a bullhead, you know, several times on one rod, sunfish on another, cut bait on another, and I've always either caught it on cut bait or the sunfish. I've never caught one on a bullhead. And I you know, it's bound to happen one day. My catfish rod's getting hit. I'm going to move this one out of the way. Even if I lose that catfish, that's fine. I don't want to get entangled. Oh, he came off. I did lose him. Oh man, he felt good too. Well, you got my bait also. And I still got some bluegill left. Boy, that one felt good, and I blew it. Using 2 rods. Alright, catfish rod's getting smoked here. Can't be sure it's a catfish either. So. I don't know, whatever it is, it's pretty nice. Probably a carp. I think it must be a carp. He could be putting up a fight like this. Yeah, it is. Oh boy. I'm hoping he's just gonna wear himself out. I don't have a net. I don't have the strongest line on, and I don't have the strongest hooks either. So let's just let him wear himself out. I ended up putting a bluegill on the green rod and a night crawler on this rod. And let's hope he's just about done. We definitely know these carps love to fight. They're great fighters. Alright guys. Man, I wish I would have brought a net. I brought one down to Spring Street. Ooh. Yeah. Alright. Wow, he might be the biggest one I've caught all year. For sure. Oh yeah, he's definitely the biggest carp I've caught out here, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Ain't no way I can show him off, he's just too big. And I don't want him going back in the river either. Right, too soon. Yeah, I'll try to show him off here. He is a very nice one. And I'll get my grippers, hopefully, before he jumps back in the river. Gosh, I can't even control him. Good night. Alright guys, well here he is. He's a really big carp. And my grippers weren't made for carp. Alright guys, we're going to send this big boy back into the river. Almost. Got it ready then? There you go. He or she, I don't know. Oh Lord. Boy. Huh. That was quite the fight. I don't know how it's going to look on video because the lighting out here is terrible right now. Like I can't get any decent setup, even with my phone, to try to get that carp, because the sun is cascading off these trees and leaves, and it's washing things out. So, well, my trip is made right there. That was worth it. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to have to call it. It's getting about that time of the evening when I need to scoot up out of here. But thank you for watching this video. I do appreciate it. I do want to go back to the park, maybe on a weekday when there aren't so many people out there, and try to give it another shot. But we did give it a shot, caught some fish, circled back to where it all began right here under the aqueduct, and got on a couple of fish here. Good way to end it with that big carp. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to Colton and Dylan for subscribing to the channel. I met them in the park yesterday. And to Nathan and his son Cam. I met him at Pantry Pride. I don't know what day it was, but he said that he and his son actually watch my videos, and I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all of the local people around here that watch my videos. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you down the road.